Federation. We are coming to you live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am your commentator. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is going to be for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Silby, Texas. Weighing in at 360 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Well, Mark Henry had a lot of history back in TNW when taking on the Nevada State Strongest Man, Arthur Ainsworth III, and former WWE Extreme United States Champion. One of the most dominating forces in the history of professional wrestling. Also, the man's a Hall of Famer. We're kicking off tonight with the World's Strongest Man versus Showtime, Eric Young. We got a big match card in store for you tonight because coming up next, a hardcore matchup. The Sandman in one-on-one action with Jon Moxley. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion is in the building tonight. That's going to be big coming up next. Then our third match in our Diva contest. The Black Cat defends her HWF Women's Championship. And we're being told it's against Nikki Bella. That's going to be big coming up. And then later on, our main event. We just been told earlier tonight that after that huge statement from Tommy Dreamer, made a huge statement known, talking, and his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, Eric Young. Well, Eric Young making his way to the ring. On the other hand, though, I was just saying, though, earlier tonight, before we came on the air, Tommy Dreamer made his presence felt. The HWF World Heavyweight Champion had a lot to say and was trash-talking Seth Rollins, but that led to Seth Rollins coming in from behind, and then Edge came to the scene, saving his longtime friend Tommy Dreamer that he's known for a long time, back in the olden days of the WWE. But then our general manager, Jesse Pinkman, kept himself under control, thank God. Then he made the matchup later on in our main event. After the matchup between the Black Cat and Nikki Bella, that matchup will be the first time ever here in the HWF, a steel chair match. Which means the only weapons allowed to use in that matchup later on in the main event is a steel chair. If Edge gets his hands on that steel chair, he's bound to use it as a weapon because Edge and his brother Christian made steel chairs famous back in the infamous triple threat tornado tag team, tables, ladders, and chairs with the Hardys and the Dudleys. Now, there's a lot of history between all those iconic teams in the history of professional wrestling. But right now, though, folks, we are kicking off tonight with Mark Henry and Eric Young here. And here we go. And now Eric Young going to work.
He's out of his mind.
And a clothesline
everything from basketball to hockey.
as Mark Henry
But they have never
sidewalk slam.
about to witness here.
He may have the height advantage going into this fight, but don't count out Eric Young's heart. Mark Henry's a big man. I just don't even know if Eric Young's going to take this man down.
Round into a neck breaker.
And a swinging neck breaker by Eric Young, who looks to be fired up here. Right now, though, folks, this is an all-out war we're seeing here tonight. Eric Young going at it with Mark Henry, one of the most dominating individuals in the history of professional wrestling.
Uncorked a big.
And now Eric Young is just hammering away on the Hall of Famer and legend Mark Henry. And now Mark Henry battling back, and he sends him to the other side of the ring. What a move by Mark Henry. Mark Henry right now bringing him back up. A snapmare by Mark Henry. And the right hand to the face. And a kick to the spine as Mark Henry continues the battle back against Eric Young. Eric Young, a former TNW Tag Team Champion. And a scoop slam by Mark Henry, taking down the most insane individual, the Showtime Eric Young. Eric Young again battling back, going back to those rights and lefts, and Mark Henry is still standing. That was a cheap shot into a swinging neck breaker. Eric Young continuing to battle back, makes the cover. Is this it? No. Mark Henry kicked out. Everyone thought that was it for Mark Henry, but Eric Young is not giving up here. Right hand on the face, but
Kick to the gut.
oh, I think it made Mark Henry mad. And a headbutt by Mark Henry.
You don't
The
want to
big
make
man
the
is fired up
strongest
here.
man angry.
And I think he's going to welcome Eric Young into the Hall of Pain.
Intensity
And we're going to see it here tonight.
Are terms that come to mind when I think
Right now, right hand by Mark Henry now has got Eric Young wheeling here in this matchup.
The world's strongest man's
And now, Eric Young on the second rope. Mark Henry now choking the life right out of him. Come on, Rip, get him off him.
His aggression.
That was an illegal maneuver, but Mark Henry can only have it applied for 4 seconds.
Gets him with a count.
Eric Young with the right hand, and a Luthez press by Eric Young.
He caught that with his face. But
And now aiming right for the head of Mark Henry, who is down and out here. Baseball slide on the outside.
Got it out here.
Flying forearm, but Mark Henry still standing again. Eric Young using whatever it takes to win here against this legend and Hall of Famer Mark Henry.
Now he's looking off his game.
And whoa, here we go again with those kicks. But Mark Henry still looks to be standing, but not for long. Eric Young takes down Mark Henry with a Luthez press. And Eric Young is fired up here.
When it comes to Mark Henry.
God, look at this.
Strongest man epitomizes
Referee at 5.
physical
There's a leg drop to the arm.
annihilation. When
Referee at
talking
6
about
now.
a monstrous powerhouse like Mark Henry, you're not talking about someone who should be respected.
There's 7.
You're talking about someone who needs to be
And Mark
feared.
Henry down on the outside. Eric Young looks like he's going to win by a countout. He wants to win the match by a countout, it looks like, but... Oh, wait a minute. Eric Young realizing he doesn't want to win the match by a countout. He wants to do more physical damage to Mark Henry on the outside here. My God, Mark Henry on the barricade. If I were the fans, I'd be careful. I think these HWF fans here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin are getting their money's worth tonight as the HWF is coming live from Milwaukee here in Wisconsin. At 6, as we are one more week away from the big event, TNW Las Vegas in your house 4.
Get from the floor.
And Mark Henry realizes he's had enough on the outside, wisely bringing Eric Young back to the ring.
Man, Young gets out of the way there.
Eric Young saw that one coming. Snapmare on Mark Henry and a kick to the spine.
Young.
Mark Henry back up and I think Mark Henry's fired up here. And I think Eric Young's in trouble now.
Bang right in the face.
The bolt right hand to the face on Mark Henry.
Any moment now. He's totally out.
Eric Young gonna try to cheat. And he's returning the favor on this big man.
Right to the throat.
God, the world's strongest man in a little trouble here at the hands of Eric Young. Look at the power of Mark Henry slamming Eric Young on the other side of the ring. I think Mark Henry gonna send Eric Young for the ride. He's got him up. Power bomb by Mark Henry.
There he goes.
And Mark Henry sending Eric Young over the top. And Mark Henry getting this crowd behind him. This Hall of Famer is just dominating. This legend is just dominating Eric Young here. My God, look at this.
Oh my God.
And a backbreaker on the outside.
Right to the
My
spine.
God. And Eric Young already in a world of trouble here at the hands of Mark Henry. Referee at 4. There's 5. And Mark Henry is just sending a message to Eric Young. Come on, kid. Is that all you got? Referee at 7. And Mark Henry wisely going after Eric Young here. He wants to punish this kid any way that he can here. But Eric Young's a legend back in Impact Wrestling, formerly now known as TNA. Eric Young, a former World Heavyweight Champion, former X Division Champion, and a former Tag Team Champion and Knockouts Champion, and a scoop slam on the outside. But look at Mark Henry. A massive headbutt by Mark Henry to the outside. There's 5. Rip at 6.
Ooh, impressive counter.
7. Both men need to bring it back in, and this match will result as a draw. There's 8. Wait a minute, look at this. Mark Henry playing a little mind games with Eric Young. I think Eric Young's having too much fun with these mind games. This is This is going on here for quite some time, but Mark Henry playing a little momentum mind games with Eric Young, it looks like. I think that message just fired up. Eric Young, he screamed out, he's at it. Whoa. Mark Henry went down as he saw that contact by Eric Young. And now Eric Young's caught Mark Henry. Oh! DDT by Eric Young, taking down Mark Henry. He may got the big man wheeling here. Eric Young, a former member of Sanity, if we may add.
He's looking for the win.
Here's the cover. Is this it? 1, 2, go! And Mark Henry stays alive. The big man is still wheeling on here. Oh, he's got him. Oh, look at this. Shades of Bret the Hitman Hart with a sharpshooter. Sharpshooter locked in on Mark Henry. There's no way he's going to win this match with that hold.
No, it's not over yet.
But Mark Henry escaped it. He knows the move too well. Uh-oh, Mark Henry's got him up on the shoulders. Samoa drop by the big man. And the world's strongest splash. Cover here. 1, 2, 3. And Mark Henry picks up the win. Mark Henry victorious. This was an amazing matchup here, folks. As you can see from our instant replays, these two gave it their all, even on the outside of that scoop slam into a headbutt. My God, that was shades of the late great Junkyard Dog. What a move by Mark Henry. There's that world's strongest splash by the legend. Here's your winner, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Mark Henry victorious, and he's a bloody mess, my God. He needs to receive medical personnel after this amazing match between two great superstars and between one superstar and one Hall of Famer. Victorious tonight. What a win for Mark Henry, folks. And right now, though, folks, we're not done here yet, because coming up next, Jon Moxley versus the Sandman in a hardcore match. That matchup is big, and it's up next.